Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing for, I believe this is the April Illumicrate. Honestly, I don't know anymore because I get them so late past when they say they're shipping them because, I don't know, I swear to God, it's like the shipping center in Charlotte is awful. So it's here. So I did see a couple of spoilers for this because I know there's like a book pot, but that's like the only thing I saw a spoiler for, which is really strange. Normally I see the book accidentally. I see everything normally in Illumicrate before I get it. But this time I only saw the book pot. So hopefully the book pot is in one piece. I'm always so nervous, especially about the ones coming from overseas. If they have like a mug or something ceramic or glass, that it's gonna break because but this does come by FedEx, which tends to be a little better than my UPS or USPS. Sometimes my UPS boxes look like they've been run over by a truck. I don't know what happens in that fulfillment center, but it's not great. Anyway, Illumicrate, April 2022. Let's get into it. So I already pre-cut it because you guys don't need to see me struggle with a pair of scissors. But I guess you can't see me struggle opening the box. Because, okay, never mind, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, yep, April 2022. Right on top is the spoiler sheet. So we'll show you that first. April 2022, theme is Nothing But Thieves. I do remember what the book is because I was a little surprised at the pick because I don't know, it doesn't seem like a normal pick, but I also don't know anything about it. So that is that. We're gonna put this aside to read it later. Okay. Looks like it's pretty well packaged this month. Sometimes I feel like they don't put any like extra like little paper or anything in there, so everything slides around and it freaks me out. Let's get to the first item. We're gonna start with, let me take this little extra piece out too. We're gonna start with a little box. Oh, I'm guessing this is the book. I was like, why is this so heavy? This is definitely going to be the book pot, and I'm gonna need scissors anyway. Okay, let me do that really fast. I realized that I've misplaced my scissors, so we get to use a steak knife because I don't have a box cutter or anything like that. It seems really safe. I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of people nervous who watch this. This is part of the entertainment that you get. Okay, book pot. It is all in one piece, so I am happy. Also, these are so pretty, so I'm really excited. So let me get rid of that. That is beautiful. I love the colors. It reminds me of like, I'm gonna say something you guys are gonna totally disagree with me because I don't know anything about art. It looks like Art Deco to me. It like reminds me of something Great Gatsby-esque. Let me know if I'm like totally wrong about the art style because I don't know anything about art. Very pretty. So on the front, it just says a picture of art history. On the side, art history, painting, sculpture, architecture by Illumicrate. And on the back, a glimpse into the imagination of our greatest artists. That's beautiful. I really love getting these. They look really pretty on the shelves. I am missing a couple, which really stinks. I might try and find some on Mercari, but they're all really expensive, so, and I'm afraid of just like normal people shipping them because sometimes people don't pack stuff super nice, and getting a refund on Mercari would be such a pain in the butt. So we're gonna have to see about that. Okay, next item looks like bookmarks. Okay, my one issue with bookmarks is I can never tell you the characters on them because I feel like when I come up with characters in my head, they are completely different than what apparently they're supposed to look like. So, I don't know. So anyway, it looks like they're by, I'm gonna say her name wrong, but it's Gabrielle. She's like a super popular artist. I think she normally works with Illumicrate, but she has beautiful art. I follow her on Instagram. So this is the first one. They're the same on the front and the back. So I'm just going to show the front. So that's the first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth. They came out with a lot of these. And fifth. And you see her little signature at the bottom. So when we get to the spoiler card, I'll go back through those quickly because I could not tell you what that's from. Okay, next looks like, oh, okay, so I knew they had a Rosie Thorns item in this, but I didn't think it'd be a paper craft. So I don't actually know how to do these paper crafts, so I'm really excited to try it. I know she does them on her like store. I think she sells them instead of just getting, ooh, the light went really weird. Instead of just getting like an art print, you can get one of her paper crafts and actually do the paper craft. So this is really cool. And on the front it just says a song to the spirits. And I'm somehow gonna mess this up. So let's see if I can get it. Okay, there you go. Is this a city of brass? I don't know. Again, another one I'm gonna have to look up. I am terrible at fandoms, especially at Illumicrate, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Next item, oh, it's big. A binder. This is definitely Addie LaRue. Hold on, I'll show you why I know this. I'm gonna take it out of the wrapping because it's really loud. Okay, here it is, unwrapped. It is just a photograph thing. I can use this, actually. I can use this for scrapbooking. This would be really pretty. I'm not very good at scrapbooking, but I keep a scrapbook of all the stuff that my husband and I have ever done. We've been together for, it'll be 10 years this year. Married for 5 this year. So we have a lot of stuff that that I need to like preserve. So I have 2 giant scrapbooks just filled with stuff, and this has a lot of pages in it, and I can always cut my big pieces of paper to fit in these. So actually, this is perfect for scrapbooking. So let me show you close up. It's really very foily, so it's kind of hard to see. That's also a dead giveaway for the book it is. I'll read you the quote because it's really hard to see. It says, "Stories are a way to preserve oneself, to be remembered, and to forget." And then there's a little bird at the bottom. I believe this is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue because there's a wooden bird in the book, and that just seems like a quote from Addie LaRue, and I just read it. This also looks like the design a little bit on the, I think it's the UK or the Waterstones edition or the UK edition. Looks a little bit like the design on that. Yeah, and there's the ring on the side. Okay, this is definitely Addie LaRue. So this is the ring that her father made her. So I'm gonna go with Addie LaRue. We'll see if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure with all those hints. So I really like that. That's really pretty. Okay, let's see. I see the book in here. Let's see if anything's underneath it. Nope. Okay, so last item is the book, and let's open it up. I was really confused. I was like, wait, there's no sprayed edges. Here, I'll show you why I didn't think there was any sprayed edges. I had it in like this, so it just looked like it was like, okay, it doesn't look like that now, but you know what? Imagine for a minute what I was seeing. It looked like it was just like reflecting off of the yellow because it matches like really well. So you can kind of see it. I'm not crazy, I swear. Okay, let's just ignore me. Okay, here is the book. Portrait of a Thief. So this is the front. It's interesting. I don't like super love the cover, but, and then there are the sprayed edges, all yellow. Not a big fan of yellow edges because I feel like I mark them up if they touch anything, but it's fine. And then the back, I don't really think they did many customizations, if any, to this book besides the sprayed edges. No end papers. Oh, there you go. Okay, there's some. Again, I don't know what the normal book looks like, so I couldn't tell you, like, if this is, let me take the dust jacket off. So I couldn't tell you if this is actually on the normal book or not, so very pretty though. No end pages. And it is this sign. It's kind of a weak signature down there, but that's fine. And that is it with the actual book. Kind of disappointing compared to their normal books. I feel like they did too well with their past books to give us something that looks like this. So inside of the dust jacket, which is, I feel like is known now that it's like my least favorite customization, because I like dust jackets, so I never reverse them. So I really don't love this kind of thing being the only customizations, but it's interesting. So I'll show it like this because it's pretty long. I mean, it's fine. I don't love the art style. It's just a little too gritty for me. I'm definitely more like a pop art person. I like more comic book looking art. I don't like realistic art. It's why I'm not a person into art. I don't get art. So I feel like this is more like traditional looking art. So I'm sure a lot of people are gonna really like it. And just because I don't like it doesn't mean the artist isn't talented. The artist is hugely talented, more than anything I could ever do. So don't take that as like, oh, the artist isn't good at things. No, it's beautiful art. It's just not something I personally like. So everyone's got their own personal tastes. So that is the book. Let's read the synopsis. History is told by the conquerors. Across the Western world, museums display the spoils of war, of conquest, of colonialism. Priceless pieces of art looted from other countries, kept even now. Will Chen plans to steal them back. A senior at Harvard, Will fits comfortably in his carefully curated roles: a perfect student, an art history major, an artist, a perfect son, the American dream. But when a shadowy corporation reaches out with an impossible and illegal job offer, Will finds himself as something else as well. The leader of a heist to steal back 5 priceless Chinese sculptures looted from Beijing centuries ago. His crew is every heist archetype one can imagine, or at least the closest he can get. Each has their own complicated relationship with China and the identity they've cultivated as Chinese Americans, but when Will asks, none of them can turn him down. If they succeed, they earn $50 million and a chance to make history. If they fail, it's not just the loss of everything they've dreamed for themselves, but yet another thwarted attempt to take back what colonialism has stolen. Okay, I was a little apprehensive just because of the cover, but that sounds really cool. I love heist books, and I don't think that there's enough of them. I think heists are very popular in movies, but they're not as popular in books. I don't know if it's because in heist movies, there's a lot of silent scenes, where our hero is walking around trying to be quiet, going through obstacles. It's a lot easier to direct a movie heist than write, in my opinion, a heist book. So I'm really excited about this. I think this is a really cool concept. I'm really excited how this book is going to be. I actually haven't read that many Illumicrate books that I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of Illumicrate books, but I haven't read that many, so I might bump this one up actually to the top, because this actually sounds, out of all the books that I've gotten from Illumicrate so far, this actually sounds the closest to what I'd like. Even though I'm normally a fantasy reader, this sounds like a really cool action adventure, and I'm kind of in the mood to read something a little different. I've read a lot of fantasy books or romance books, and this seems like something that's going to be a little different than what I've been reading. So I'm very excited about this. So that is the book. That is the box. Let's go over the spoiler card. Like I said, Nothing But Thieves, April 2022. Art History Book Pot by Chatty Nora. I do love Chatty Nora. She does really beautiful designs. I would go look at her Instagram. She does a lot of stuff with a lot of book boxes. So it is inspired by art history, which works really well with Portrait of a Thief. Next is Song of the Spirits Papercraft Kit. City of Brass. Okay, I actually got that one right. That's really cool. Artwork by Rosie Thorns. Again, if you don't follow her on Instagram, you need to follow her on Instagram. She posts a lot of previous artwork that she's done for boxes, and they're absolutely stunning. So the To Be Remembered print album. So to keep like your art prints and stuff in it, that would make sense since it's an art box. I'm still going to use it for scrapbooking. So store all your favorite memories and artwork in this print album inspired by The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And the artwork is by Fez Inkwright. So the bookmarks. Okay, well, it makes sense that I don't know who they are. It is the Gilded Wolves bookmark. So if you know anything about the Gilded Wolves, you can let me know who's on what bookmark. I currently do not own the books, so they were not on my radar to pick up. If you know the characters and you want to tell me who everyone is, go for it. I would like that, so I know going into the book, and it'd actually be kind of fun reading the book that way. Okay, and that was everything that was in the box. Really like this box. I think everything in there I would use. My favorite item is probably it's gonna be surprising. Normally, it should probably be the book pot, but it's probably gonna be the scrapbook because I literally just read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'm gonna be doing a review on it. I loved that book. I was surprised how much I loved it because it had such either people hated it and thought it was super boring or people loved it. But it gave me such 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo vibes, and I love that book, so I loved this book. It felt very similar. So I'm gonna have to go with the scrapbook as my favorite item. My least favorite item, another shock, is probably gonna be the Rosie Thorns papercraft. I think it'll be fun to do, but I don't really like standees as items, so I'm probably gonna have to go with that. But overall, I liked everything in this box. I don't think there was a single bad item in this box, which is fantastic. So this box gets 5 stars for me. Very excited about it, and I cannot wait for Illumicrate's box next month. So that is everything for this month. Very last thing is there are spoilers on the back. I'm sure you guys have seen them already. Illumicrate, I believe, has put up these spoilers already, but it's May's theme. Oh, that's funny. They had a little misspelling. April's theme is, but it's May's theme. So In the Dark is May 2022. The book is The Book of Night by Holly Black. I own every single book that she's written, so I'm really excited. I'm kind of waiting for this copy, even though it's out currently. I'm dying to read it. So the edition is going to feature an exclusive cover, exclusive end papers, foil embossing on the hardback, sprayed edges, and bonus content. I love bonus content. Fandoms for next month are Nevernight, Monstrous, and Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and it contains the next Greek mythology teacup. I really liked their teacups, so I'm really excited about that. Sneak peek, they even said what's in the box. This box will contain a replica of Mia's grave bone dagger from Nevernight. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to read Nevernight. Going back to Portrait of a Thief, I missed it. In their little description, it says what this book has, and it says it's an exclusive cover. Foil embossing on the hardback. Okay, so that little foil embossing I showed you guys, that is exclusive to this. Reverse dust jacket, artwork by Little CHMURA, and sprayed edges. So I'm gonna have to go look at what the cover is, because I feel like I've seen the cover and this looks the same. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyway, that is my unboxing for the box. My unboxing for the box. Yeah, that sounds about right. So that was my unboxing for the Illumicrate April 2022 box. I'm excited to go start this book. So that was April 2022 Illumicrate box. Nothing But Thieves. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of the box. Let me know what your favorite item was, your least favorite item, what you want to see from Illumicrate in the future. I would like to see more book pots. I hope they continue with those. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video.